I'm looking outside my window.
Today is my last day of work. No, I haven't been fired yet. It's just I took the rest of the month off. Summer holidays.
Kind of glad.
What am I gonna do? Rest, 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 and relax.
Be you though.
Of course, I'm gonna shoot some videos and photos. I'm just gonna do it for myself and for my YouTube channel. I'm gonna spend a few days on the beach.
I gotta realize that you.
But where am I gonna go? I'm not gonna tell you right now, but I guess I'm gonna show it to you, of course, in my next videos. But in this video, I would just like to show you and talk about the 4K of the Canon EOS R. What's up guys, Dan Furlani here and welcome back to a new video. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing and not just hit the like button. What am I gonna talk about in this video? In the last one, I talked about and showed the 4K of the Canon 90D. Such a great camera. Well, in this video, I'm gonna do the same. So it's gonna be a very basic one, and I'm gonna show you this Canon EOS R in 1080 that you're looking at right now, and in 4K. And you will have to judge the quality, and also you have to consider the crop factor, because when you use a native lens, like in this case the RF 35mm f1.8, and you shoot in 4K, you get a crop, and I believe it's a 1.7 crop, so the 35mm becomes something like 60, 59 ish, something like that. Let's take a look at it and tell me what you think about it. But before we do that, check the links in the description to see all my gear stuff and things, my gear, and check the link to Epidemic Sound if you want 1 month of awesome music and great sound effects to use in your videos for 1 month for free. Now, the Canon EOS R in 1080 and 4K. So what do you think about it? Leave a comment down below and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. What do you think about the quality of the 4K? Is it worth the crop? But most of all, is it worth the extra time we have to spend in post, especially for rendering? Because when we shoot in 4K, our files are much heavier than when we shoot in 1080, and that doubles the time of editing and rendering and everything. So is it worth it? So we have seen that with RF lenses, like native lenses for the Canon EOS R, when we shoot in 4K, there is a crop, and that crop is pretty heavy. When we shoot with EF lenses and we shoot in 4K, we get the same crop. But when we shoot with EFS lenses, meant for crop sensor cameras, well then we do not get any additional crop if we shoot in 4K with the Canon EOS R and the adapter. Check it out. Again, I would like to know your opinion. Do you shoot in 4K? Do you shoot in 1080, 720, or 6K, 8K? Just let me know, and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And check the links in the description to see all my gear stuff and things. My gear. Alright, in this video I just wanted to show you this, since I've done the same thing in the previous video with the Canon 90D, and you guys seem to appreciate that. So that's why I have chosen to make a video like this, just to show you the difference between the quality of the 1080 and the 4K with the Canon EOS R. As I always say, I seldom shoot in 4K for my professional works. I actually never had any client asking me to shoot in 4K. And for YouTube videos, I mean, with all the compression going on there, you know, sometimes it's not even worth it, but it's a personal choice. So what I generally do, I shoot everything in 1080 and maybe some pieces in 4K. And then in post, I upscale everything to 4K, and that doesn't look bad at all. Again, it's a matter of personal choice. If you have a powerful computer and for you it's not a big deal to work, process, render and everything like big files like 4K, then go for it. But if you have a slow computer, you don't have much space in your hard disk, and you want to do everything faster, well then ask yourself if you really need to shoot in 4K. Because as I said, for YouTube videos, I don't know, most people watch YouTube videos from their cell phones, from their tablets, from their iPad, and many from very old computers sometimes. So I don't know. Of course, again, like I always say, it's totally up to you. But when it comes to professional works, there it depends on your clients. It depends on your needs. Well, it depends also on what you're shooting. If you're filming wildlife, for example, well then you definitely need 4K, you know, to be able to crop in a little bit more and get more details. And also if you want to shoot your personal projects, you know, like me, when I shoot for myself, for my personal purposes, well then I do use 4K because I don't have a deadline. I can take it easy, edit and work and everything the way I want and take all the time I need. And also because if I don't need to put them on YouTube, and you know, if I had to put them on YouTube, well then it would be different, because sometimes it doesn't even make much difference if you shoot in 1080 or 4K, because YouTube just compresses the video so much that, yeah, of course you can tell there's more quality maybe most of the times in a 4K video, but sometimes we can't really tell the difference. Again, it also depends from what kind of device we're watching the video. Alright, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.